today we are continuing our series on social media content ideas for nonprofits. If you missed part 1, go back and listen to that. You'll hear 7 social media content ideas to help you boost your engagement, get reach, educate your followers, and start building your community. Today I'm going to be sharing 7 more fresh content ideas that you can use for your social media. And feel free to refer back to these at any stage. I definitely suggest taking notes if you can. Before I jump into today's content ideas, I just want to take a step back and really refresh our memory as to why this is so important. I know lots of nonprofits struggle to keep consistent with their social media content online. And I get it, you are juggling so much as a nonprofit marketer or nonprofit leader, and creating content can feel like the last thing on your to-do list. But social media can often be the first impression that so many people have of your nonprofit. It's where potential donors, volunteers, and partners go and see if you are a credible nonprofit. Are you actually making the tangible impact that you say you are? And so many people do this kind of research online before they give, before they partner with your organization. So it's so important that your social media is kept up to date, that you're consistently posting, consistently engaging, because it helps build trust, credibility, and show that you are a worthwhile organization to partner with. Now I know the best way to keep consistent is to have a bank of content ideas to refer back to, so you're never stuck wondering what to post. So let's get stuck into those 7 content ideas that I have for you today. The first one is myth versus fact. There are probably a few misconceptions around your work or what your nonprofit is specifically tackling or the problem that you are addressing. Now, you can choose to focus this kind of post on bigger, wider issues that your nonprofit is addressing, or perhaps even looking internally and showcasing and tackling some of the misconceptions around perhaps what your nonprofit does or how your nonprofit is using donations. This kind of post is a great opportunity to educate your audience and give them a deeper understanding of exactly what you do. Oftentimes, this helps them to connect with the deeper impact that you are creating and motivate them to support your cause even more. You could do this in a carousel post or perhaps even a video addressing some of the main misconceptions around your work or your nonprofit. You could also turn this into a series of posts that you share on a regular basis, tackling these core myths and misconceptions around your work. The second post that I want you to share is a throwback post. A throwback post is such a great opportunity to share how far you have come. That could be with a specific milestone in your organization, showcasing your history, the deep, rich history that you have, how long you have been working as a nonprofit, and in turn establishing credibility that you are someone who has been in the game at tackling this issue or particular problem with commitment over years. You can use this post to tell a story about how you've overcome a particular challenge, or share your journey and some key milestones that have really shaped who you are as an organization. People respond so well to storytelling, especially in the nonprofit space. And people also love the transformation story. Share the before and after of your nonprofit. This makes people feel connected to your journey and encourages them to see how far you have come. The third content idea that I have for you is letters to your future supporter. So this is kind of like writing a letter to your future self, except it is to your future supporters. It's a creative way to help people think about whether they can see themselves as someone who wants to get behind your work and become a long-term donor of your nonprofit. And it gives you an opportunity to speak directly to people who perhaps haven't supported your nonprofit yet, haven't made a donation or volunteered yet, and to get them thinking about becoming one of your core supporters. Start your post with something like, "Dear future supporter." Then share what your organization does, why it matters, and how their support can make a difference. It feels personal, it's emotional, and it invites people into your mission in a really meaningful way. You could share this as a carousel post or perhaps even the text on a reel. There are so many different ways you could do this. The fourth content idea that I have for you is to share exactly how a donation makes a difference. People love transparency, and this is one of those content ideas that will help build trust with your current supporters and future supporters. So instead of just saying donate today, let's take people on a journey to understand exactly how their gift, how their donation can make an impact. Now, I want you to get really tangible here, showcase exactly what a dollar value amount will do. What kind of impact will it have on the ground? For example, a $10 donation might provide a young person with school supplies for an entire year. Or a $50 donation might feed a family for a week. Or a $100 donation will cover the rehab costs for an injured animal. The clearer you are with exactly how that monetary amount will make a difference, the more trust you are going to build. And the more likely people are going to give. They'll see the tangible difference that their dollar amount can make. Charity Water recently shared a beautiful video of the journey of a donation, showing exactly what a donation amount given means on the ground. It's a beautiful video. You can find it on their Instagram profile. And yes, that might be the gold standard or something that is completely out of your reach in terms of producing and creating. But think how you can tell a similar story about donations that you receive. How do they make an actual impact on the ground? Number 5, I want you to shout out a volunteer. This could be a group of volunteers or a specific volunteer of your organization. Now, this does 2 things. First off, it shows appreciation for the people who are part of making your work happen on the ground. And second off, it expands your reach because the likelihood of that volunteer sharing this post with their networks, with their friends, is really high. It's a great way to strengthen your relationships and grow your community all at the same time. The 6th kind of post that I want you to share is asking a question or sharing a poll. This is really great for social media algorithms in terms of engagement and invites people to get involved and interact with your organization. You could ask a simple, thought-provoking question, perhaps related to your work and exactly what you do, or even use it as an opportunity to engage with your supporters and your donors and ask them what they would love to see more of in your social media content. This is going to provide you with content ideas, as well as give you insight into exactly what your donors or your supporters actually want to see in terms of your content. People love sharing their opinions, they love commenting with their thoughts and ideas, and this kind of engagement tells the algorithm that it's worth it to show your content to more people. The 7th idea, last but not least, is to invite people to become supporters of your cause. This post is an invitation to partner with you, to become a supporter, to become a donor. Now, I definitely don't recommend asking for donations all the time with every post. In fact, I think this can be really detrimental to your social media content because oftentimes supporters will just disconnect and go, I've been asked for money one too many times. I'm not interested in seeing your content because all you do is ask for money. So definitely don't share this kind of content often. But when you do, make it strategic and purposeful and invite people to be part of your mission, to be part of creating an impact on the ground. In this post, I want you to clearly state exactly how someone can partner with you or get involved. The clearer you are, the simpler the steps, the more likely that people are going to take action. If people have been seeing your content up until now, they've been seeing a wide variety of educational and engaging content. Sometimes they are just waiting for you to ask them to take the next step in their journey with you. Now that's a wrap. I hope these content ideas will help you stay consistent on your social media. If you haven't already, go back and listen to part 1 for more content ideas that you can use. I really challenge you to pick at least one of these ideas and run with it this week. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just try one and see how your audience responds. If you want more content ideas and exactly how to implement them, I definitely recommend checking out the 10-day free social media challenge. The link is in the description. If you found this episode helpful, these ideas helpful, please leave a comment, subscribe or review the podcast. It really helps us get this podcast out to more people just like you. Until next time, keep doing incredible work, and I will see you in the next episode.